Greetings, Commanders. I'm Commander Gypsum, and today I want to take a look at a difference between Beta 4 and Beta 6 for the combat AI. There's been a lot of talk lately about what exactly changed between 4 and 6, and has 6 become too easy. So I'm doing a quick comparison here, so we can do a little bit of an analysis. On the left, of course, you can see Beta 4, and on the right is Beta 6. Now, our first fight here, we're looking at a elite ranked Fertile Lance. Now, if you watched my Beta 4 combat AI analysis video, you're going to recognize these fights as the same fights that I had on that video, and we're just going to compare them quick here to the Beta 6 footage. Now, you can see here with this first fight, the elite FDL is pretty much handling the same way. We're still seeing the 10-second chaff here on Beta 6. So that doesn't look like it's changed at all. We're still seeing the 10 and 10, and that's something important to keep in mind here. So far with the Fertile Lance, it doesn't seem like it's making much difference here between Beta 4 and Beta 6. They're both pretty squirrely, and they're both doing the time chaff, so it doesn't look like a whole lot has changed. Now, just for reference, I'm of course in the Diamondback Scout. And this is 100% stock, so I'm not having any kind of engineer mods or anything like that. So really this is going to be a pretty good comparison to what you're going to see when you first load up 2.1 when it goes live. Of course, it's not going to be a perfect comparison because of course the RNG is going to be different for who's fighting inside of the RES, and you know, some things are going to be a little bit different. But as you can see here, the Fertile Lance from Beta 6 got killed just before Beta 4, so I think it was a pretty close comparison there. So now with this Python fight, we see that there are different ranks. The Beta 4 is Master, the Beta 6 is Deadly, and I thought it'd be interesting to see if the Beta 6 with a higher rank is actually going to last longer than the Beta 4 with a lower rank. So of course it's not going to be a perfect comparison because they're different ranks, but I think it's going to be an interesting result. So far, I'm not really noticing a whole lot of differences here. Both of them are extending chaff. The big difference I can think of in this fight is it looks like we've got more security support on Beta 6, and it's definitely more of a one-on-one fight on the Beta 4. So it looks like the Beta 6 Deadly Python is out, and we're left with the Beta 4 Master-rated Python. So it looks like, even though it's a lower rank, it's lasting longer. But again, I think this may be due to the security vessels that were helping out a little bit more on the Beta 6. Now, just to talk about security just a little bit, I've really been impressed with how the security ships fly now. Back in 2.0 and below, I like to stay away from the security ships because they're pretty stupid, and I like to just do my own thing in a Haz-Res. But since this new AI update, it's actually a lot of fun to, quote-unquote, wing up with the security ships and go after some of the wanted vessels. So I've been doing this a lot more on the Diamondback Scout and the Eagle, and it was actually quite a lot of fun, so I think I'll be spending some more time in the high-res now. So now for our final fight, we're looking at a Federal dropship. The Beta 4 is Elite, and the Beta 6 is Deadly. So this time we've got the Beta 4 with the higher rank, and we're going to see how much longer it lasts over the Beta 6 Deadly one. So if we have any indication of how things have gone so far, it looks like the Beta 4 Elite FDS is going to be lasting considerably longer than the Beta 6 variant. So we can see that the Beta 6 variant has got the shields down now, so we're going after hull, and the Beta 4 is using SCBs to keep its shields up. You don't really think of the Federal dropship being a shield tanking ship. Usually you just throw a bioweave on there and hull tank it. But it looks like on Beta 4 they're definitely using a lot of SCBs. And Beta 6, it looks like our Federal dropship is about to go down. Now again, if you look at that, it looks like we've got an Anaconda swarming around the Federal dropship. So I'm not too surprised that it went down that fast. That's a lot of fire support, where it seems to be less so on the Beta 4. And now that the Beta 4 is just alive, we've got him on the full screen and his shields are still up. So he is really spamming SCBs, and I don't really see very many heat sinks popping off. So either he's frying his modules or we're just not seeing it. I'm not sure which, but yeah, that is a lot of SCBs, and he can't have that many heat sinks because he's also popping chaff, every 10 seconds. He's in that 10-second chaff routine that we see on a lot of the elite vessels, and even down to master, depending on the AI, I think, for that ship. There's been a lot of discussion on whether or not the AI cheats. And in 2.0, we know that they had unlimited ammo, and they didn't do heat management, so heat really didn't affect them at all. And now with this new 2.1, yeah, there's been a lot of discussion, and it doesn't look like the AI is cheating anymore, except for unlimited ammo. So they say that they do have heat restrictions, and they don't have unlimited chaff, and they don't have unlimited SCBs, but they do have unlimited multi-cannon ammo specifically. So I guess not even unlimited rails, plasma, cannons, really nothing like that. It's just supposed to be unlimited multi-cannons, which I think that's fine. I don't know why. I mean, it's got 1,200, I think, 1,200 or 1,250 for the stock multi-cannon ammunition, so I'm not even sure why you would need to have unlimited multi-cannon ammo, but anyways, that doesn't really matter. So now it looks like security is getting more involved with the fight. We see an Anaconda coming in. It doesn't look very successful at actually getting very many shots in here on the Federal dropship. And we've also got some Vipers flying around, and really it's not doing a whole lot. We can see some Vipers getting some hits in now, and they're getting in with the plasma. So that's definitely going to help us out. What is that? 3 Vipers, it looks like. 3 Vipers and Anaconda, and of course us and the Diamondback Scout. And it looks like this Federal dropship is about to pop. So it looks like any way you take it, there was a little bit of a nerf between Beta 4 and Beta 6. When the Beta 4 AI was higher ranked, the Beta 4 fight lasted longer. When they were even, it lasted longer. And when Beta 6 was in favor, Beta 4 still lasted longer. Now if we look at the notes here, the top one is the patch notes for Beta 5 and the patch notes on the bottom for Beta 6. So we can see in 5, they tweaked the AI pit management, so that probably made it a little bit easier. And on 6, they also changed, stopped AI ships from reversing when in front of a target. And I'm not sure why they got rid of that. That seemed like it was a decent feature. It could be aggravating. You'd have to boost ahead to get around the target again. But that's what we're looking at for changes between Beta 4 and Beta 6. So it looks like we do got some changes, and it might change again before we actually get to 2.1 live. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, Commanders, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it, and stand by for some more Elite Dangerous videos and some other space games that I'm going to be playing. Alright, Commanders, I'll see you all in the black. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you thought in the comments. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to see all of my latest videos.